Hey, my soul friends, it's Maria from sunny, little bit of snow covered, beautiful southern New Jersey. And I just want to share something with you. You've noticed it at this time. There are people that surround you everywhere you go and that are full of fear. And how it comes out is maybe through anger. People are frustrated, resentful, angry, ready to snap. Is that you? Might that be you? I'm not excluding any of us from these present circumstances, but there is an antidote to dealing with it and to not allowing the anger to engage us. And then once it does, then it stirs up something within us, negative or critical or judgmental. So I'm Maria. I'm your spiritual director. I have just this quick transformation minute for you today. All the time, if you've been following me for a while, if you've been on my lives, whether it's Insight Timer lives or my Zoom meetings, my lives with my community, or if you're new, I always speak about, I light a candle about the light of Christ as a symbol of the light of Christ that dwells within us, dwells within you and me. And we might be facing these different things in people in the world because that's how they come through, right? Through other individuals. That's how we experience anger and frustration. Or it could be our own. It could be stirring from within us. So what is our antidote to participating in that? The light of Christ within you, within me, first has to pierce the darkness within us. That darkness that is that place of that unconscious place, that place where the different words, the different terminologies that we use, that I've been using now a few times, the anger, the fear, the judgment, that stirs that negative, heavy, woe is me, victim, whatever type of feeling and thinking, right? The way through it is, yes, we have to be vessels for the light of Christ in the world, but that light first has to pierce our own darkness. So how do we do that? How does it do that? First, I'm going to say, it starts with prayer in the morning, centering prayer, and inclining our way, our minds, our hearts toward God. And then we walk out of our house. Then we get up out of our chair, out of our little sacred space, and then we have to get into the world and face whatever is going on around us. And how do we then respond to what's happening? How do we participate in what's going on? Even if it's just simply standing and waiting in line at your local supermarket or whatever it might be, that when you notice yourself with that critical thought starting, when you notice yourself listening to someone and that judgment is starting, you can see it, you can feel it. Incline yourself to watch it rather than engage it, right? Just like in centering prayer. When something starts to engage you, right? You notice, you hear it on the outside of centering prayer. When something starts to stir you, breathe and return to the light within you. Breathe and return to that consent to surrender to the light of Christ within you. Even though you might be with other people or one other person, even in a conversation, because that's what it usually happens, right? Even though somebody might be angry or whatever they're saying or doing, notice it and breathe some space into that before you allow it to fully engage you and for you to engage it in your thoughts, because those thoughts are going to drop into feelings. Let the light first pierce the darkness within you, because we choose light or dark. You've been chosen by God. Jesus has already invited you. You've been invited to follow. You've been invited to let go. You've been invited to heal, to transform your life. You know that. Otherwise, you wouldn't even be listening to this. But every day we have to renew our intention to allow the light of Christ within us to pierce the darkness within us that can brew at any given moment. As we face the chaos and the fear and the anger or resentment going on in the world, turn it off. Turn it off. You don't have to listen to it. However, in your own little corner of the world, you might have to. So, breathe. Create space between you and it. It does not have to invade your heart. It doesn't have to invade your thinking, that anger, that fear. You do not have to succumb to it. You are not a victim. So I hope that this is helpful, my dear soul friends. Remember, the light of Christ dwells within you, and through you is how Christ is coming into the world. Peace be with you. And tonight, it's Tuesday, so every Tuesday evening at 7 o'clock, I do a contemplative prayer gathering, a Zoom contemplative prayer gathering. If you've not been there, you're going to love it. And we need one another. We need community. So you can just go onto my website, thedeeperconnection.org. You'll see the little events tab or the online meetings icon in the center. So just click on that, register, and you'll get the link into your email. Just click on that link. You know Zoom by now. And Tuesday night, Sunday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then tomorrow morning on Insight Timer, 10:30 Eastern Standard Time, live. So, peace be with you. Enjoy this day. Let the light of Christ pierce whatever is going on in you. I promise you, it will bring you peace first. So then you can bring it into the world where you are. God bless you. Peace to you. I will see you soon. Oh, and comment. Does this resonate with you? Let me know. Share your experience. Okay? In the comments. So I would love to hear. Pray with you soon.